welcome to another yoga studio. I'm Kat, for those of you who haven't joined us before, and it's great to have everybody here on the mat with me today. So for today, we are going to have a little play around with a Vinyasa type flow that is based around a particular moon salutation that I particularly like, that's by Shiva Rhea. So we're going to have a little play with this one today and just see how we get on. So remember, just do what feels good and hopefully we'll all have a successful journey to the end. So when you're ready, we're going to find a comfortable position to sit in for a moment. Just take a couple of big breaths in before we then come on up to standing on our mat. So we're going to bring the hands together, either the right hand on top of the left, on top of your lap, or just bring your hands onto your thighs, roll your shoulders back, and then begin to start to notice your breath. And then as you tune more and more deeply into the breath as it flows in and out through the nose, see if you can create a stronger, deeper breath that expands through the belly and through the chest. We're going to take one more big breath in and out. And then when you're ready, opening the eyes if you want. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take a twist to one side. And then when you get there, see if you can just take a little round, like a sort of cat stretch through the back. Inhale, sit up. Press the chest the other way. And then release back into the center. Inhale, reach the arms all the way back up again, and then exhale, twist to the other side. And then we're going to take the same thing. We're going to exhale, have a little round through the back. And then inhale, press forwards with the chest. Exhale, come back into the middle. Good. Come round then onto all fours. Taking a moment just to work through the cat-cow. So exhaling, taking that round a little bit further. Inhaling as you draw the shoulders back and arch. Exhale to round. Inhale to arch. One more time round. Arch. And then come back into the middle and just thread the right hand underneath the left. Bring your shoulder, bring your ear towards the floor. See if maybe you can press through that left hand. Just take a little stretch through the upper back here. And then release it, come back up to the top. Exhale, thread the other way.
Again, shoulder and ear trying to come down towards the floor, maybe a little press back through that supporting arm just to help press and open back through the shoulders. And then release, come back up. Tucking the toes under, lift the hips back up, come to into your downward facing dog. Just shake the legs, the hips out here, release off, back off, just sitting for a moment. And then we're walking the feet towards the top of the mat. Take a bend through the knees, just drop the head forwards. And then when you're ready, exhale, round up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring the hands round in front of your chest. And then just creating a little bowl shape in front of the heart. So as we inhale, we're going to bring the arms back, lift the chest, support the hands on the, or support the back with the hands, and then exhale, bend the knees. Ragdoll with the hands creating that bowl shape on the floor. So inhale up to that supported Tadasana, let the body flow back. Exhale, roll, flow back down towards the floor. So you work through that one more time. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, rounding forwards. As you inhale, bring the hands round by your feet, and then exhale, step back with the left leg. So we're going to inhale, circle the right arm up and back. As you exhale, circle over to the left finger. So right arm circles up and back. And then circles back over to the fingers. So we're going to do that one more time. Coming all the way back over to the left, and then inhale, walking yourself round into your wide leg position. We're going to keep the toes turned out. Exhale, bend the left knee, take it towards the left, and then back up towards the right. So you're just flowing forwards and backwards between the feet. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves all the way back towards the back of the mat. So you're coming towards the left foot, exhaling round. Inhale when you get there, and then exhale back to plank. Squeeze the belly in, inhale. Exhale, bring the knees down, push the hips back over the knees. Come through to your puppy dog. So squeeze the belly in, push the shoulders away, stay strong. And then inhale, come forwards to cobra. So there's always an option to stay on the elbows here through Sphinx pose, if that feels a little better. So we're lifting up with the chest, and then exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale to the middle, exhale, look over the left shoulder. Come back to the center, take it over to the right, to the left. To the center, exhale to the right. So back to the middle, one more over each shoulder. Inhale, lift the chest a little higher, and then exhale, push back to downward facing dog. So we're going to just take a little bit of movement through that downward dog, pedaling the feet out, maybe rocking the hips, the shoulders, the neck. And then exhale, see if you can just release the heels. Inhale, roll yourself back up towards the top of the mat with the feet. Rounding forwards, create that bowl shape with the hands. Exhale. Inhale, round up. So we start all over again. Lift the chest. Exhale, take it back down towards the floor. So inhale, round up. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release it. Inhale as you just set your hands back by your feet. Exhale, step back with the right leg. So we're going to work with the left arm this time. Inhale to take it up and back. Exhale, circle around towards the right. So moving fluidly through the arm. Think about trying to create as much of a circle as you can. So we're going to exhale, come towards the right again, and then as you inhale, carry on walking around with the hands, come to your wide leg pose. We're going to exhale back towards the top of the mat, come back towards the left foot. So moving from side to side. And then exhale, come to finish back at the top of the mat again.
through to your lunge. Exhale, take it back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knees towards the floor, reaching the arms out in front. We're going to hold that puppy dog then. Try to see if you can just hold for 3 breaths. And then as you inhale, we're going to come forward. So again, there's the option to stay on that sphinx pose here with the elbows under the shoulders, or lift up through to cobra. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, look over the left. So there's a light, you can allow a little bit of a roll, a little bit of play through the front of the hips if you want. So we just got one more over in the shoulder. And then when you're ready, push it back through to your downward facing dog. So pedaling out with those feet again, allowing the body just to move wherever feels comfortable, where it feels good. Find your own sort of sense of flow through the body. And then release the heels towards the floor. Inhale, moving towards the top of the mat. Little bend through the knees again, relax forwards. Hands on the floor in that bowl shape, and then you're going to inhale round all the way up. Hands on the lower back. Lift the chest. Come back into creating that bowl shape with the hands. Shift the weight onto your right leg. As you exhale, we're going to take the left foot up, opening the knee out to the side so you can come to tree pose. You can have the foot up on the thigh, down towards the calf, towards the ankle. And then press the foot and the leg together, trying to make sure it's not on the knee. Exhale, open the arms out, keep the palms up, maybe try lifting the chest a little, if the balance allows. And then as you exhale, we're going to send the left leg back behind you as if you're moving through to warrior 3. Bring your fingertips down towards the floor and lift the left leg a little higher. Inhale. And then exhale, bend the left knee, bring it towards the right foot. Bending the right knee to help you get it there. So inhale, stretch up. Exhale, come down towards the floor again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. And then we're going to exhale, drop the left foot back behind you. Inhale, rise up through to high lunge. And then as you exhale, shift the feet round to warrior 2. And we're bringing the hands onto the hip. So as you inhale next, we're going to sweep it back, come to peaceful warrior. But stretch, try and wrap the left arm around the back of the body towards the thigh. Exhale. Take it forwards to side angle. Reach the left fingertips over, wrap the right arm across the belly. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, come the other way. So try to keep the front knee over the ankle. One more. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, take it through to side angle. And then as you inhale, open the arms back out to warrior 2. Exhale, take it round down to side angle. See if you can take that little bind, gripping the fingertips back behind you. Otherwise, keep that elbow on the thigh or reach towards the floor. Maybe just that top arm is going to wrap around the back. One breath here. And then release the fingertips down towards the floor. And we're going to breathe out, take it back through to our wide leg position. This time turn the toes in, reach the hands out, grab the feet. So holding here then now in our wide-legged pose. If you can't quite hold onto the feet, you can hold onto the calves. Maybe even just keep our hands resting on the thighs. So just see where feels a good place for the arms to go. Allow the head to feel heavy. And then we're going to exhale, take it all the way back round to the other side of the mat. Finding our lunge position there, squeeze the belly in, step back to plank. And then as you exhale, bring the knees back down towards the floor. Reach forwards into that puppy dog pose. And then see if you can just exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. So you're going to twist a little. Inhale, take it forwards. So this time we're going to move through Sphinx, Cobra, or maybe lifting up through Up Dog. Look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, push back to Downward Facing Dog. Holding Downward Dog then this time. So breathe here. And as you exhale, hop or step. You could use those 2 or 3 steps again if you want to bring yourself up towards the top of the mat, feet under the hips, bend the knees, ragdoll. And then as you exhale, bring the hands back around the side of your feet. Lift those hips a little higher, see if you can move forward towards your forward fold. So if that means you need to bring the hands a little higher, bring the hands a little higher. And then exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, round up. Come to that extended, supported Tadasana. Exhale, bend the knees, take it back down towards the floor. So we're going to inhale, come up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it down towards the floor. See if you can bring those fingertips back by the hands again. Inhale, and then exhale, send those hips a little higher. Release the belly over the thighs. See if you can drop the head. Go a little deeper into that forward fold this time. And then exhale, round all the way up, bringing your hands back into that bowl shape. So we're shifting the weight onto the left leg. As you exhale, take the right leg up. So again, you've got that option of thigh, calf or ankle to pop the foot on. Press the foot and the leg together. And then exhale, open the arms out. Inhale, see if you can just take that little lift with the chest again. Don't worry if the balance goes, just go with it. And then exhale, start to move back through to that warrior 3 pose with the right leg. Bring the fingertips down towards the floor so you can bend the knees as much as you need to, or maybe having a little bit of support underneath the hands, like a block. Exhale, bend both knees, bringing the right foot to the left leg towards the right leg towards the left foot. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend both knees, come towards the floor again. And then inhale, reach. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, step back through with the feet, lifting up through to high lunge. Exhale, open the feet out to warrior 2. We're going to bring the hands onto the hips. So inhale, send it back. Peaceful warrior, wrapping the right arm this time. Exhale, wrap the left arm across the belly. Reach the right arm over the top. So send it back. Inhale. Try to make sure we keep the knee over the ankle. Sometimes we want to pull it back with us. Exhale, reach forwards. Again, we want to push the knee over the toes here. One more. Reach back. Exhale, come to the front. Inhale, open out to warrior 2. And then as you exhale, we're going to see if we can take that bind again. So wrapping the left arm under the thigh, reaching the right hand around the back. That one doesn't quite work. Maybe stay in that side angle with the elbow to the knee or fingertips towards the floor. Try and keep that right arm wrapped around the back. One more breath here. And then we're going to release the hands down towards the floor. Step back through to your plank position. Oh. Take the hands down towards the floor. And then walk the hands around, come back into your wide leg pose. So we're going to take a little twist here. So as you exhale, reach the hands across to the left foot. Another breath out, reach up towards the ceiling. If you want to hold a little bit higher up the leg, hold higher up the leg, or you can keep the hand on the floor. And then exhale, come back into the center, reach across to the right leg. And then we're going to do the same thing. Exhale, open up with the right arm towards the ceiling. Breathe here. And then take it round into your lunge position. Exhale through to plank. And then exhale, take the knees down, walking the arms out through to puppy dog. And then see if you can thread the right arm underneath the left, twisting towards the left side. Good. Inhale, take it forwards. So Sphinx Cobra or Up Dog, we're just going to lift up, reach the chest up, and then exhale, come back to Downward Facing Dog. Holding our Downward Facing Dog then now. 2 or 3 breaths here. And then as you exhale, we're going to come forwards again to plank. Inhale. And then exhale, take the knees towards the floor and just send the hips back. Take a moment in child's pose. So I'm struggling with injury to get there, but we're just going to try and bring the hips back towards the heels. Let the head rest on your hands if you need to for a moment. And then roll yourself up and bring yourself round to sitting. So we're just going to take a moment here, play with our boat pose. So we want to think about keeping our core nice and strong. As you breathe out, squeeze the belly in, tuck the tailbone under that little bit, take the feet up. So find your variation of boat, hold the legs if you want, stretch out the legs, maybe release the hands. So sit tall, breathe. And then we're going to exhale, squeeze the belly in. See if you can take the left leg down towards the floor. Now if you need to, bend the knee, protect the back, and then inhale, reach up, exhale, open towards the right side. So we're going to reach across, find the outside of the left leg, or the right leg, or foot with the left hand. So reach out towards the back of the mat with the fingers. And then as you exhale, squeeze the belly in, come back to boat. And then exhale, take the right leg down, inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. So again, right arm's reaching across to the outside of the leg or the foot. Twist that little bit further around, stretch those left fingers out then this time. And then release it, come back towards the mat. So we're going to roll down through the spine, float the arms back. And then as you exhale, bring the right bottom of the right calf just over onto the left thigh. So you're in a reclined pigeon pose. Let's just breathe into the right hip and now squeezing the legs in as close as you can towards you. And then we're going to exhale, find the right foot. See if you can extend up through the right foot as you lengthen the left leg away from you. So again, hold that little bit lower down the leg if you need to. Reach the heel away. Left foot can come on the floor or hover just a fraction up off the floor. Reach those left fingers towards the left toes. And then we're going to exhale, swap. Bring the left shin onto the right thigh, just below the knee. And again, we're just hugging those knees in as close as we can towards us. And then we're going to exhale, find a place to hold on with the left leg. Reach the right foot away from you, reach the left heel up. Right fingers reaching towards the right foot. Hover that right foot if you want, otherwise take it towards the floor. So you really want to squeeze and hold those stomach muscles, press them in towards the mat for support. So a bit of final core work, whilst we also stretch with the legs. And then exhale, release it. Bring the knees up in towards your chest, open the arms out. We're going to exhale, roll the knees to the right. And exhale, roll the knees to the left. And then come back into the middle. Just take the hands down by your side, squeeze those heels up towards the ceiling. Inhale,
stay here, or exhale, roll up through to shoulder stand for a moment if that feels good. Remember, you don't ever have to come to shoulder stand. We can take our inversion. We're just having the feet reaching up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, take the toes back behind you. See if you can take the hands down towards the floor, press the palms into the floor, and then exhale, squeeze the belly in. Roll back down towards the mat to try and find a little bit of control. Bending the knees when you get there so we can plant the feet on the floor, just trying to feel the backs of the heels with the fingertips, and then as you exhale, round up, squeeze the glute muscles in, lift the hips up nice and high. And then exhale, curl back down towards the floor. Inhale, take a full stretch out from fingers to toes. And then reverse it, exhale, bring the knees up in towards the chest. Have a little rock there for a moment if you want. And then we're just going to bring the feet back down towards the floor. So you can keep the feet there with the knees bent or slide them away from you. Let the arms relax out to the sides. Close your eyes for a moment. Just take a few big breaths in here. Recentering, reconnecting with the breath. And then when you're ready, move the fingers and the toes. Stretch out through the hands and the feet. And then we're going to roll onto your left hand side. Just move up through to a comfortable sitting position again. Sit nice and tall, reaching the arms up. Big breath in and then exhale as you just bring your hands to your centre, bowing your head to your fingers. Namaste. As you acknowledge your work and time on the mat. Okay, good. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed our little play with our moon salutation. If you did, maybe leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to this channel to keep up to date, and I will see you all again soon on the mat for another little flow. Take care now. Bye.